Welcome back, everybody, to more Bleak Faith Forsaken with your favorite host, Crimson Damien. Now, we just killed that godforsaken wannabe zealot. And... oh, see, he's dead right over here. You can go over and squat on his body. We'll teabag him. Okay, now that we got that out of my system. Okay. Make sure there's like no lore stuff. I have no idea who the God Emperor thing is, by the way. Not a damn clue. Ooh, here we go. What's this? Grave predicament. Okay. And of course it's all the way at the bottom. Can I can't use my mouse. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. The grave predicament. The administration, a dominant force with this tangled system, exhibits a deeper grasp of the omnistructure's working compared to the other entities. However, its own nature is so inanimate that it seems that it seems to be more of an emergent symptom of the omnistructure than a genuine part of it. The administration's methods and motivations are as elusive as the omnistructure itself, blending seamlessly into the vast fabric of the mysterious domain it governs within it. Its presence, while influential, only adds to the overall complexity of the omnistructure, reinforcing the idea that the understanding of the colossal structure may forever remain an elusive, if not impossible, pursuit. Nonetheless, we must try. Our very survival hinges on our ability to adapt, and without understanding at the very least our immediate surroundings in this labyrinth, we have no room to elude the ever-pursuing peril that surrounds us. Okay. How the fuck do I get down? I'm just gonna... It's been a while since we've seen a Jeffries, by the way. I find it very weird that, like, the Jeffries just disappeared. It's like they forgot about the Jeffries. And I miss Jeffries. We're gonna find another boss. Yeah! Yeah! Okay, one more leap. Woo! Okay. Okay. You know the rule of a labyrinth or a maze. We'll call it a labyrinth. A labyrinth? A labyrinth. If you could say the damn fucking word, labyrinth. Okay. The rules of a labyrinth or a maze are pretty simple. You want to hug a singular wall and continue to hug it until the very end. But my understanding of this labyrinth, and more precisely, the people who made this game, is that all you have to do is just go back and forth, back and forth. It's gonna be kind of like it's gonna be like half circles the whole way around. I don't expect them to make a very complex structure. This is good. We might. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not so good that I wanna. Okay, I'm not gonna go that way. Why can't I lock onto you? There we go. Jeez, oh my god, he does a lot of damage. He does a lot of damage. Jesus. Okay. He hurts. By the way, he hurts. Just want to be clear about that. Okay, you know, that's on me. I came here and I was being cocky about how they were making this. You know, I basically begged them to do that to me. Nonetheless, I don't think I'm entirely wrong about the structure and makeup of this. See? Shut up. Alright, so then go this way. Then this way, maybe? Do 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 do. Could you not? Like, I'm over here trying to have a spiritual moment, okay? I'm trying to connect myself to this anomaly, okay? I'm trying to understand existence itself. And instead of helping me understand, or at least, I don't know, you meditating on the realities and peculiar nature of our existence, you act aggressively as a barbarian. You know, I'm kind of with the Inquisitors, you know. And there was that, like, what, the death squad that works for the Emperor thing too? I'm not really sure who the hell they work for. They've never been brought up again, by the way. They were shown once and they've never been shown again. I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on. All I know is everyone's a little crazy, and this thing over here is the reason for it. Should I go on left? I feel like I should have gone left. I definitely should have gone left. It's not like I didn't just upgrade my perk to make me slower, and then have to do a bunch of running. Okay. Kaleidoscope of dreams. Kaleidoscope? Okay, kaleidoscope of dreams. Here we go. Lore shall be in my brain, and I shall suck it up, because that's the only thing we have. The kaleidoscope of dreams. The anomaly presents a profound and dangerous space-time phenomenon. Its expanding radius a constant threat to the stability and integrity of the entire structure. Its presence a reminder of the fragility of order in the face of unrelenting chaotic force that plagues the omnistructure, erasing all that touches it. Oh. So, like, this is like hardcore, you know? Compared to, like, your normal thing, like, or, you know, eat some pills or something. I don't know. I don't think I can say that on YouTube. Or is it just like demonetization? Because I don't have that yet. Because I'm not that popular of a YouTuber. I'm working on it though. I just got a new subscriber this morning. I woke up and I had 71. I mean, I'm working my way up, right? Which I want to take a moment for you guys. If you guys are on YouTube, please like and subscribe. If you're on Rumble, please follow and leave a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It does wonders. I read all the comments. I love it. Thank you guys for your support. Now on to whatever the hell this thing is. Okay, so we had the kaleidoscope. Okay. Okay. Hey, it's the Stewie people. Okay. Why? Oh, and then it's the Death Squad now too. What the hell? Okay. Never once have they ever used that against me. This is like a brand new thing that they suddenly started using, and I'm supposed to just like be like, yeah, that makes sense, right? They're using the Force. Use the Force, young Padawan, right? And I'm just supposed to accept that, okay? That one, I'm rolling my eyes a little bit at that. But speaking of the people I said we never saw again, all right, Warhammer. Have they just been following me the whole time? Okay, I mean no offense, right? And actually, I know I do mean no offense. If they were legitimately following me and using me to get into the anomaly, right? Is that a gun? Are you gonna shoot the anomaly? I'm confused. Okay, she looks like she has the bishops behind her too. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, she does have some like the bishop people from with her. So like, or those the guys that like I talked to along the way. I think those are the people I talked to along the way, the NPC people that we haven't seen very much of anymore. Anyway, like I feel like they gotten rarer the farther into the game we gotten. Due to the chaotic unfolding of the events on your operative level, those responsible for hijacking the anomalous substance are using an intermediate world that is off limits to local life forms. They intend to propel the substance using an emergent warp thread to a location beyond our frequencies. As an immediate measure, we are activating a series of interruptions and warp patterns to disrupt their efforts, but these are temporary. God, he speaks too fast. Slow down! We have uploaded the nearest available transfer point in this terminal. Use the terminal and ensure the anomalous substance remains within our jurisdiction. Okay, that's the first time I've been bossed around. That is the first and only time I've ever been bossed around. Jesus Christ. I love the fact, by the way, that if you do that, you can tell they just put up a box. Like they have defined space here. I think, by the way, we did a good choice in choosing our armor, because the armor looks really badass in these cutscenes. Oh, we got the horse. Wait, was that us? We just learned that it was been us on the horse. Ah, it's not. Damn. I really want to look like him, though. The skull and everything. Okay. Thank you. What the fuck? Oh, lag and a little bit of lag as I load in. Okay, a lot of loot over there. Loot over there too. Hello?
Good to see a familiar face.
Yeah.
I must admit, I am no more aware of what is really taking place than I was before this turn of events. I believe there is a powerful external force moving the needle here, and we are completely oblivious to its nature.
Okay. Okay, so like, do you work for the anomaly? Is that...
I am afraid I will be of much more use to you in this state, and I'm not quite sure how I've even made it this far. However, I will help with what I can while I'm here.
Unlock my level ups.
I did, however, learn something. While being transported, I noticed a certain vermilion branching structure buffering this entire world, and its roots run deeply. My access was promptly restricted, leaving me in this condition. Whatever effect the vermilion structure has, we must be very careful. I believe it has access to base reality, in which case we are dealing with a potential cataclysmic event.
What?
I don't know if it is fear or excitement. Whatever we are experiencing here makes me feel in a way I find hard to describe.
Well, you're a robot. You shouldn't be able to feel. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You have no soul. You're a soulless creature.
Stay safe.
Oh, why thank you. Spend max levels to 25. Fuck sakes, man. Okay, so which it was it a ring? I think it was a ring, right? So we put on a ring to gain the divine. I think, right? Maybe? Am I crazy? Radiant aura. No, that one is not what I want. Huh. I thought we had a ring or something. Is it this? No. I thought we had something that did a divine, that always did divine damage no matter what. That's what I'm confused by. Like, I feel like I'm crazy, but I feel like it... We had it. Or was it like a bottle? What? I don't know. Was it a bottle? God damn it. Okay, give me just a moment. I'm a clown. I'm an absolute clown. So the ring, the fucking amulet I was wearing, I was looking for the amulet right here, right? Divine Judgment now deals damage to all enemies, not just played ones, right? So then if we go down here to the Divine Great Axe, right? Deals an additional 24% damage against all non-regular, right? If I put that on, we do 614 to 675. Right, does this impact it at all? No, it's just a strength buff, right? Because if I put on something that gives me strength. For example, that'll give me +3 strength. Do I have one that's closer? +3 will work for this experiment, right? That takes me down to 531, 650, right? So that makes sense. So then I want to do this. Put on the Divine Might Amulet, right? And we gain a... Deals an extra 24% damage to all non-regular enemies, right? Okay, so... Let me go over here. We upgrade. Yes. We embed. Critical damage, critical hit, critical damage, +10% chance to affect, decay effect, sharp armor, preservation. I don't really care for those. I want the 40 health leech. We also want plus 6%. So we go back over here. This one here, this plus 5. That. I want that. This is the best one we have, right? Okay, and we go over here to this. 744, 818, right? Okay, let's get a calculator. Let's calculate this. Honestly, I could probably just do it in my head. We'll say 800 damage. 25% is going to be what? A fourth of that, so 200. So then we're doing an extra 200 damage, which means we're doing 1,000 damage. So we're doing the same amount of damage right now. Oh, I tabbed out. There we go. I had no sound. I don't know if you had sound, but I had no sound. I tabbed out and didn't even calculate it. Just use my fucking brain. It's about the same amount of damage, with significantly less leeching effects. But we can get rid of the critical damage later on and get more attack effects on it. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be necessarily worth it. Okay, but we're just going to try that out for now, okay? Let's see. So we have no idea where we're at. We can't leave. Okay, Vermilion Fields Plaza. Form standing out sharply against the striking Vermilion landscape. A sea of fiery hues stretch endlessly. A familiar structure looms over the field. Okay, so we can't go back and defeat the other bosses, which is unfortunate. I would have enjoyed that. So we get a whole new area. So that's something to keep in mind then, I guess. If we want to defeat bosses, we got to do it over here. Go over here. Grab this material. Necromancer's Concoction. Upgrade module. Not really that worthwhile. Let's go over to him first. The lightsaber bro. Not really sure what our goal is here. We can go down there. Is there a reason to go down there though? Well, you're definitely an enemy. Well, we don't get any stamina or health leech from it very much. Better restorative fluid. Woo! Damn! Okay, but if we get a crit, we can do pretty good damage on him, though. We should also do here, because weight doesn't matter to us a bit. Let's do that. Okay. I have very little interest in fighting enemies. Again, since the fact that you max out on your level at level 25, it's ridiculous. And I so much want to look that up because it just feels bullshitty, you know? I want to look it up and be like, is that true? Is it true that I'm fucked? Is it true that I should have planned out my build a lot more methodically? Glad that didn't kill me. Not that they don't have a history of killing me from that shit. Alright. Okay. Don't mind if I do, I guess. Necromancer's Concoction. Hey! Motherfucker! Oh, Jesus Christ! Motherfucker hits like a truck. Okay, so we did about half his damage in 2 hits. And it's about the same for that, right? Oh! All right. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've been looking for another job now that I moved, someplace that pays me better. My current job's ticked me off. And now I know what kind of profession I need to go into. Yankees, Red Sox. Look, I'm not gonna tell you. I don't care who I play for. I got no loyalty to any of you guys. I only have a loyalty to the green. So just give me as much money as possible, and I swear to God, I'll give you home runs every time. No, I do ask that you put up some kind of net to protect the people on the other side of the stadium. Actually, there's no people there. Yeah, there is. There is. Depending on what kind of stadium you're at. Right? So I just ask that you put that net up because, I'm pretty sure I'd murder someone if I did that. I mean, I literally just murdered someone who should weigh like a truck. Okay, here we go. Broken reality. The landscape is filled with soothing, warm tones that evoke a sense of perfect calm and harmony. Yet, despite the stunning serenity, there is an unshakable feeling of not being alone, a subtle but persistent awareness that something else is present. Okay? Well, I would say the God Emperor, but I've yet to meet him yet. So, fuck if I know. Can I keep going this way? I can. Question mark? Okay. Is this the end of it? Is this the end of the road? I can't make that jump. No, I don't want to criticize your bridge or anything, but your bridge just straight up goes into a wall. Right? Now, typically, right? And again, I'm not an architect, so take my words with a grain of salt, but typically, when you're attempting to create a bridge or build a bridge, your bridge has a start point and an end point. Now, those end and start points don't necessarily start in a wall. They start on a road on which caravans and people may be able to traverse and access the bridge from, therefore making your bridge something useful. Because at the moment, your bridge is nothing more than aesthetic. And don't get me wrong, aesthetics are important, but damn. And then also, I have to say too, right? Your bridge seems to be made out of typical stone and brick, which is an impressive building material to use in a way, right? But your pillars have no supporting beams on the way down to keep them steady, and so I feel like they'd be structurally unsound. Now, you do have a mix between modern, futuristic, and then old-style tech, so I'm unsure of which style tech you're using for that. So you could be using some fangled futuristic materials such as like carbon tubing and shit like that, right? Nanotubes or whatever, right? But still, I still think that would be structurally unsound. I think it would buckle up on itself eventually, you know, because it has no supporting structures. All you get is no sway and it starts to buckle. But hey, again, I'm not an architect, so take my advice with a grain of salt, if you will. I'm just saying, right? Where the fuck am I supposed to be going? Is that a bush or a person? Hello, bush person thing. You're a bush. Hello. Okay, so nothing down over here. I'm quite bored of traversing around here. Okay, because my feeling about it is maybe we're going to another boss. Which we'll have to save for the next episode. I'm not really sure. We're 30 minutes now. Better give me something good. I bet it's just like Yeah, require restorative fluid, there we go. Like, you know, crafted material, stuff like that. So it's gonna typically be. They're not gonna reward me for my exploration efforts. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if you're one of the ones that insulted me. Like, I'm not sure if that for the Death Knight, whatever the hell they're called, is one of the guys that insulted me. But every single one of you people insulted me, and for that, we did 323 damage. 609. Did I just get lucky there? 612. I mean, but that was a crit, so I'm not really sure. So, but yeah. Anyway, I'm not sure if you're the ones who directly insulted me or not. But your association with those people is condemning. All right. Now, I am in no means a participant of cancel culture, but in your particular case, in the case of you people who have stolen my rifle anomaly from me, I was gonna ascend. I dare I say, ascend to the mighty realms of which you can only ever wish to be, and you stole it from me. I think in this particular instance, along with the insults that you've levied against me and my status, every single one of you should be condemned, murdered, removed from society, if you will. And if I gathered right, this existence exists at all stages of time and existence. You aggroing on me? I'd rather not, dude. I don't have the time and energy for this. Ah, fine. Oh, it'd be nice if I actually hit you. 262. 567, 349, 722. Yeah. Okay, so in the meantime, I can't really use this yet. I mean, it has potential. 744, 818, it does have potential, but I definitely think we need to get the attack power on it increased with more attachments. Get rid of the crit damage. For sure. See, Ticker Master's Concoction. Okay. I'm not really getting any weapons or anything from the surroundings. And my plan was to go back and loot things before in the other areas, still, once I was able to level up again. I don't know. It's not you I want to talk to. I want to talk to you. Okay, so over here, right? If we... Yeah, but... See, the... I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking... it has potential, right? Because it does that extra 24% damage. But you'd have to get rid of the leeching to make it good. You know what I mean? And even then, like, I mean, look at it. I have 2 attack power boost on it, plus 9%. And then 2 leechings. Right? 3 leechings, right? So, I mean, maybe we go down here and we grab one of these. Let's grab 3 of them. I would like some more health leeching, though, if I can get another one. Do I have the ability to do that? 40 stamina, 40 health. A couple of those built. Back over here. Oh. Let's get rid of the critical damage. Doesn't matter, just get health leech in there. Let's get over here. Let's do another health leech. And let's get another damage increase, maybe? Accept changes, okay. So now it does 828, 911. 864. Plus the 24% deals an extra 24% damage, right? So, I mean, what, it's almost doing like 250. It's almost doing 250. I mean, mine is, you know, probably like 50, you know what I mean? But it's still not that great. Significantly more damage still. Oh, we need to get those plus 9s on there. If we get the plus 9s on there, I think it'll definitely be better. But anyway, we're at 35 minutes now. I think next episode we'll try going left. Then go right, maybe, but I think right's a dead end. And they're not dropping anything, so we'll go left, I think. Yeah, we'll go left. Anyway, you guys know the drill. If you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe. If you're on Rumble, please follow and leave a and leave a thumbs up. There we go. And remember, guys, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I read all the comments. I'll reply to you. And again, I appreciate everything, guys. I really do. Adios.